What is up, Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher here, and sorry about no video yesterday. I was busy, and at the end of the day, I just didn't want to make a video. And plus, there's really nothing to discuss. But let's talk about Hogan, let's talk about Flair, and let's talk about whether they should have or whether they shouldn't have had their TNA runs. To put this into perspective, I'm going to do both Hogan and Flair's last match in the WWE and talk about their TNA runs. Okay, I'm gonna do Hogan first. Hogan's last WWE match was at SummerSlam 06, where he faced Randy Orton in a victory going for Hulkamania. Ric Flair's last WWE match, everyone knows it was WrestleMania 24, where he went one-on-one with the showstopper himself, Shawn Michaels. At the end of the match, Michaels looked at Flair and said, "I'm sorry, I love you." Sweet chin music, 1, 2, 3. Then the following night on Raw, everyone came out to pay respects, including The Undertaker. And Flair did everything in his power to get Undertaker up, but Taker was just not budging. Now that we have set the stage, let's talk about their TNA runs. Hogan came in, he brought Bischoff with him. Hogan and Bischoff created Immortal, and during the end of the storyline, gave us one of the worst matches I have ever seen. Sting versus Hogan, and Sting won. But that didn't matter because the next night on Impact, he goes, "Well, you're no longer a bad guy, so here's back control." Not to mention that Hogan was wrestling really, really hurt. Flair, on the other hand, Flair managed AJ Styles. Flair managed Fortune. Flair was even part of Immortal, I think. Yes, he was. Flair had several matches against Mick Foley, where in classic Flair style, he bled like a stuffed pig. Now, the question. Should Hogan and Flair have had their TNA runs? Hogan, I say no. Flair, I say a definite no. And here's the reason why. I get it. They both have came out and said that they did it for the money. Here's the thing. Ric Flair went out on a high. He got retired by one of the greatest of all time, Shawn Michaels. And then everyone, once the camera stopped rolling, everyone came out to pay their respects. To the Nature Boy. Now, the what are you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you? This wasn't the Hogan of the 80s. This wasn't the Hogan of the 90s. This wasn't the Hogan of the early to mid 2000s. This was a broken down shell of a man who went by the ring name of Hulk Hogan, but who was really just Terry Bollea trying and failing in TNA Impact. That's all I have to say. If you have more to add, put it down in the comments below. And everything wrestling, I look forward to hearing what you have to say. I'm Hardcore Christopher. Keep it hardcore, everyone.